going on in the world today and the everyday stress we all face, things can get pretty heavy. So it's always nice to end the week with stories that are uplifting, inspiring, and just bigging up Black folks doing great things. Nicola Mitchell is one of those people. She rose up through difficult circumstances, surviving a sexual assault, but took all of those experiences and turned them into an organization focused on female empowerment called Girls Who Brunch.
We bring them a red carpet event, we have music, and just let them feel like they're celebrities for the day.
The vibe is so uplifting. No one judges you.
It kind of helps you get out of your shell.
Miss Nicola does events in these different cities. It gives kids an outlet. It helps motivate and inspire the girls.
One of the things that's very important about her organization.
In 5 years, what started as a small group workshop has grown into an organization that has worked with more than 25,000 girls across the country and internationally. With me is Girls Who Brunch founder Nicola Mitchell. Glad to have you on tonight.
Peace, Queen. How are you?
I'm good. So happy to see you. Tell us more about this organization, Girls Who Brunch, and why you created it.
With Girls Who Brunch, we take girls ages 9 through 17 who are rescued from the sex trade, girls in foster care, girls in group homes, girls who may be pregnant, and we put them with girls from a better circumstance and give them a girls empowerment conference. We do a chicken and waffle brunch. Now that COVID is going on, we're doing box lunches. We do dessert stations, red carpets, bring in the who's who of each community of girls and women, and we're letting them have fun, but subliminally teach them at the same time.
Now, your Girls Who Brunch, the tour, it's touched so many lives, more than 25,000 girls, but you started off small.
Yes,
tell us about the event that inspired this tour.
So I was in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm a writer in my real life, and these girls came into Barnes & Noble's for my book signing, and they never even knew pizza came in a box, and they've never seen a Black female author in Barnes & Noble's. So that kind of triggered me to say, you know what, I'm going to do something here for these girls. And in a couple of weeks, I came back with my cousin on a Saturday. I met the superintendent of the school district. I met the manager of a community center, which was right across the street from a beautiful high school. And they just gave me everything. I didn't have a name for the organization. I didn't know what I was going to do. But 3 months later, we came back and we had over 250 attendants. So people were excited when they seen the footage and the pictures and things. And from what was planned to be a 3-city tour turned into a 21-city tour.
Wow. Now, when you met those girls in Charleston, you were already an accomplished author, but your life growing up was difficult. How has the painful experiences of your past helped you connect with the girls you work with today?
So when I was young, I was raped 4 times before I turned 16. The first time 14 in church. And I thought something was wrong with me. And someone believed in me and told me and showed me that I was better than what was going on around me. And so I always told myself I was going to give back and do the same thing for girls, but I just never had an opportunity. So that moment was just like a click in my head. It was like, okay, we need to do something for these girls. And it's actually therapeutic for me because every time I share my story, every city we go to, I'm in Charlotte right now. I'm in Charlotte. We have an event tomorrow. And they introduce me. They read my bio. They hear Forbes, Black Enterprise. But then I tell them I was 14 when I was raped. I had my daughter 5 days after my 15th birthday. All these things that happened to me. And by the time it turns to our panel discussion, which is an open forum for the girls, like a fishbowl setting, they can anonymously give their questions. They are so open and their questions are all over the place, from how did you guys start your business to what if it happens to you at night, you know, and it's therapeutic for me. It's actually my therapy.
Now, you focus on helping girls ages 9 through 17, and as we discuss often on this show, young Black women in that age group can fall prey to dangerous people and situations. Talk about your work to reach girls who've been victims of sex trafficking and those who've been incarcerated.
So, girls who are victims of sex trafficking, right now, I'm on this coalition. It's called Protect Black Girls. And we are working on a case with a 9-year-old girl in Chicago. She was trafficked 5 times. We got the hotel shut down. We got 2 of the predators arrested. But that right there has sparked me to want to work more in depth with girls rescued from the sex trade. I always had those girls come to the events and be a part, but actually working on this case for hope, it makes me want to just focus more on those type of girls. Also, we go into the jails, the juvenile centers with the girls are 11 to 17 who are certified as adults. We bring Girls Who Brunch Tour to them. As of date, I've helped 5 girls come out of jail, and I release a book tomorrow. It's called What Was I Supposed to Do? And it's a fictional story about these girls and their experiences. And I think that if people can actually see and hear what is the problem, they will stop over sexualizing our girls and over criminalizing our girls and actually try to help them before they get to a situation of incarceration.
Now, how do you find and recruit your volunteers and mentors? Because I'd imagine it takes a certain type of individual with a committed drive to doing this sort of work.
So in the beginning, I was reaching out to a lot of my friends and colleagues and asking them to come apart. But right now, we have over 5,000 women in a database across the country who have signed up that wants to speak and mentor. As long as they can pass a background check, that's my only criteria. They don't have to be a celebrity. They don't have to be a professional in their own right. They just may have to have a story to tell. And I just make sure that everybody that is a part is open, truthful, not saying I woke up like this, and really want to work with our girls.
So for the people that are watching at home tonight, if they wanted to sign up and be a mentor or a speaker with your organization, or if they know a child who might benefit from the program, what should they do?
You can go to girlswhobrunchtour.com, so that's spelled out completely, girlswhobrunchtour.com. You can click on Contact Us. There's a link that says Become an Ambassador and Become a Speaker. The ambassadors are all the girls ages 9 through 17. So if you ever have come and been a part of our program, your child is automatically an ambassador. So you can sign up your daughter there. We have virtual programming, and we also have on-ground programs.
All right, Nicola, before we let you go, we wanted to show love to some of the girls from your program. Take a listen.
I think Girls Who Brunch means the girls get to know each other and talk.
What Girl Who Brunch means to me is bringing sisterhood together and impacting these girls with self-esteem.
Girls Who Brunch means to me, all the girls that we meet, we have to love them.
The Girls Who Brunch, I just love it. It just means love to me. That's what it means.
There you heard them describe what your organization means to them. Tell me what these girls mean to you.
Oh my gosh, these are all my babies. They call me on FaceTime, Instagram, Messenger. I may have a bonnet on my head. I just answer. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I just love them. They inspire me. I tell them all the time they can be better than me. I include them in as much things that I do just so they can see, like, the red carpet events, you know, the hotels, just so they can see. And I always tell them, you know, as long as you work hard, you can command your destiny and you can have this and even more. So I just love my babies. They're all my babies.
All right, Girls Who Brunch founder and my soror, Nicola Mitchell, thank you so much for joining me tonight.